but his presence was felt in the eyes of the girl who was looking at him and who loved him. Because only people in love have eyes like that. In a large schoolmistress-like hand, the photo's inscription read, "From Bot, who is always expecting you." But Hedgehog Jr. never saw this girl in the Lysen's apartment. That August morning, while Junior pattered around the empty dish, waiting for his snoring master to awaken and give him some milk, the telephone rang, but the Lysen's snoring drowned out the jangling telephone. It stopped. Then someone tried to get through several more times with brief, anxious rings. The Lysen turned without opening his eyes, took the receiver off the hook and threw it down next to the phone. An hour later, someone was knocking. Since the doorbell had been pulled out of the door by an avid and mysterious collector of electrical equipment. The knocking was delicate at first, but then turned into banging. It sounded like very big fists. About 10 minutes later, Hedgehog Jr. heard a strange scratching sound. And being so long hedgehogless, he even thought it might be another hedgehog come to help him. But the sound wasn't coming from the floor. The noise was up higher. Junior looked up and saw a face in the window. As long as Junior could remember, there had never been a face at that window. After all, they were on the 3rd floor. It was a woman's face. Large, not young, but with young eyes that looked like blue lanterns shining from a cloud of white gray hair. One heavy hand, almost a man's hand, held tight to the window ledge, while the other scratched around against the glass. Junior recognized the girl on the cliff, but much older. The hand wasn't scratching. It was knocking with strong red knuckles. But the Lysen went on sleeping. The hand tried to push in the window, but it was locked. Junior knew something was happening. He got up on his hind feet, sank his tiny teeth into the dangling laces of the Lysen shoe, and pulled it once and then twice. The Lysen had taught him all kinds of tricks. The Lysen leg jerked, but the stubborn hedgehog kept on him. The Lysen jerked away again, but Hedgehog held on to the shoelace, hissing and whistling. The Lysen opened his eyes at last and rose slowly, trying to figure out who was pulling his leg. But he felt a presence at the window, turned his heavy head and froze in astonishment. "It's me, Bot," came a voice, muffled by the glass. The Lysen leaped up, almost dead. The innocent Junior opened the window and pulled in his visitor, who was losing her grip on the crumbling ledge. "I've forbidden you to come here, especially through the window. We had an agreement. What's the matter? Don't you know? What I'm supposed to know? They could be coming back. Lisa. Who? They. The ones who put people away. What makes you say that? Turn on the TV. It's broken. Send the radio. I don't have one. How do you live? Like this. I am old. Old age doesn't exist, Lisa. There is exhaustion and illness and fear. But we invent our old age. Now listen. I invented my own old age myself, Lisa. I got to the point where I was counting crinkles, looking in the mirror front and profile and telling myself that I was so old and that you couldn't love me anymore. But what can I do with myself? I still love you, bastard. And if it's I love you, then I'm not old. Loving means you're not old. I'm worse than old. I'm dead. No way. Don't die before you're dead, Lisa. Do you know why I climbed in your window today? Do you think it was my great passion for you? Do you think that I'm menopausal old fool who flipped out after 40 years of unrequited love for you? Of course not. I just didn't want you dying before your death. And that can happen to you if you don't go where you have to be today. Wait. Can I have a word or two? Honestly. Of course. But no more than 2 words. I'll throw you on the bed and rape you. I still want you every night, which I guess I should be ashamed of at my age. Talk! Or I'll start kissing you, even though you're forbidden me to do that. Listen, I hate the ones who send tanks to the parliament. But I don't have that much trust for the ones inside the parliament. I think. I went to all the rallies. I voted for so-called Democrats. But before, they were dissident. They were a mousetrap. Now, they're inside the cheese, fighting over how to share it. They're tunneling all these new corridors of power in the cheese. They're like mice who've turned into fat cats. Their whiskers are heavy with cream. Listen.